Welcome to the CryptoNest. Alright, so for Avalanche, if I zoom out a little bit, you can see that we had potential 5-way up, but it's pretty, I know this is looking impulsive, but this third wave, it's pretty much a 3-wave up. So even though it's nicely and skyrocketing, it is a 3-wave up. Pretty much every wave, you can see 3 waves up. So here 3, here 3. So this is why we need to be careful with Avalanche. Honestly, I had great, I have, or yeah, I started to talk in the past a little bit, but I had great hopes on Avalanche, but I'm not sure anymore. Okay, so now I thought here we already had a movement, but then we did a lower low, so we kind of had a major reset here, and lately this wave 2 was so low. So once again, this is our bottom, and it's kind of crazy that for Avalanche, that before I considered it a strong coin, it did a very deep wave 2 pullback, and after that I counted this as an A, B, and a C, counted this as a wave 1 in blue. Now we had I know it's really a messy wave 2, and honestly I'm a little bit worried because it looks like a 1-2. This is a 3, the 4, and the 5. If that is the case, 5 wave down is the trend. So would it make sense? Would it make sense that this mess here, it's just a B wave? And that it's the question, and actually a problem, honestly. So let me first of all, I want to do the fib retracement for a possible B wave. I'm going to put it there and just monitor and keep an eye open on it. And this is how this count can be destroyed, honestly. Even though I don't see it coming, because with Bitcoin making a new all-time high soon, then I wouldn't see how Avalanche would collapse. Alright, so I'm just going to put it there, and that is the worst case scenario, right? Okay. And just to go back, just to help us out to see if the price, when, or if, let me say if, but I should say more when, price reached 23.89, you can see the MA 200 is there. So are we going to have a strong reaction or not? We have two indicators here that they are pretty much the same level. I am expecting a strong resistance. Okay, so now let's jump back here. So once again, ABC for wave 1. We have an ABC for wave 2. Actually, now this is start to be decent as a pullback for a wave 2. And now it looks like this was a 1-2. And this is a third. Was this the third? And this was an A overshooting with B and C. And now we're doing the fourth. I don't know. I lean more into this third wave is still ongoing. Let me do the fib retracement extension, sorry. So we can have a better idea. So we are having a nice reaction here. Many coins even reach the 2x, right? For for the third wave, this would be optimal, because if we can manage to stretch a little bit higher for the third wave, once again, we will get rejected, in my opinion, because now we will have the 2x ratio for the third wave. We have the 0.786 as a possible wave B, or just a level, you know, relevant level, and we have the MA200. So it makes sense we get rejected there. We would start the fourth wave, and then we can still go to make this fifth wave. And this would be just the A, I would say, or the wave 1 of this third wave in blue. And this is a really long time I I put them. Let me replace them. Okay, so for a moment, yeah, this is pretty much what's going on with Avalanche. And once again, I really had high hope with Avalanche. Do I believe now that he is going to be able, or can manage, to do something like this that he did in a previous cycle? Let's remember, this was a third wave of Bitcoin that all this happened. You can see now the trend is completely different. The momentum is very different. There are way too many coins in the market, and you can see that, you know, people, they just, you know, I'm guessing with inflation and, you know, price that continue to go up, young people, you know, more likely that they think that it's almost impossible for them to buy a house, to work, save, and buy a house, and be able to put a down payment in a house. I think they just go and, I don't know, I strongly believe that, you know, altcoins, they lost their power a little bit, and the meme coins, they're becoming like crazy, because, you know, if you're 20, 22 years old, well, you know, better chance to have invest some in Pepe, and maybe hope for a 20x, maybe will help you out to have a down payment, a cash down payment on a house, than just keep saving, because it's going to take, you're going to be 50 if prices continue to raise like that for things in general. Salary doesn't really follow up, and so this is it's a little bit sad, but, you know, yeah, decentralization, it's nice. Anybody can open his coin. In theory, it's great, but look what it's doing now. So it's just diluting all the capitals, and it make it pretty much unpredictable for, I would say, 95% of the coins, or to not say 99% of the coin. And in fact, this cycle, we have less than 10 coins that really acted structurally, and all the others, it's like a free-for-all. And so, even though I do like Avalanche, and before I was, you know, maybe $100 wouldn't be impossible, or $72. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure we're going to get there. And yeah, it's really, really hard. And I'm going to say, I'm going to say honestly that if we start to get to $35, I will check very closely the structure. Actually, let me put the B wave maybe. Yeah, I will closely look at the structure and see if I don't start to take some gains off the market, because I'm losing trust. Even though the chart, it looks good, but anyway, the structure will really have to kick ass and give me some confidence, because there are out there much better coins. Alright, so hopefully you enjoy the video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And have a good day. Bye.